Wait, what kind of vlog is this? What's going on? Welcome everybody, my name is Johnny Guerrero and today's vlog isn't really a vlog. Today's video is more of a discussion, a topic of interest, something that I am very passionate about. See, ever since I was a kid, I have loved everything that has to do with NASA. I've loved all of their documentaries, their movies. As a matter of fact, Interstellar, The Martian, October Sky, some of my favorite movies. Love them. I've watched them over time and time again. So that is why this topic was deemed worthy of a vlog. If you're new around here, my channel consists of traveling content, events that have taken place the week or day of, and as it is the case with this video, a topic of interest. So what are we talking about today, Johnny? Let me tell you. Starlink. Have you heard of it? No? Okay. What about Elon Musk? You've heard of that. What about SpaceX? No? SpaceX is the company that is responsible for creating Starlink. Who created SpaceX? Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Tesla. Tesla. Awesome. Now that we've connected those dots, let's talk about it. Starlink is a constellation of satellites that will be orbiting planet Earth and providing consumers with low latency, high speed internet access. But why is this happening? I mean, did we really need all of this? Probably not on the needs, but the wants? I think so. I guess the answer is a maybe. To me, it's a yes, but I don't know what you think it'll do for you. Here's the insight that I've gathered. Elon Musk is the CEO of SpaceX. SpaceX is a company that he wants to keep private. He wants to keep it private because he does not want to have any shareholder influence in any of the decisions that are made for his ultimate goal, which is to get to Mars. Like, the guy has tunnel vision. He wants to go to Mars, and I think that he's going to take us there, which is unbelievably awesome to me. I love that. I didn't see Neil Armstrong land on the moon live. I've watched it many, many times. To potentially see a human being land in Mars and just how space exploration will continue from here on in is absolutely fascinating to me. It's awesome. I love talking about it. I love seeing it. I love reading about it. It's awesome. But in order to get there, well, he needs money. It's very expensive. It's billions of dollars. And because he wants to keep the company private, he had to find a solution to his problem. Now, what does a genius with access to rockets and global stuff do? Well, he finds an issue that he can resolve with the tools around him, and ergo, Starlink came to be. I don't know about you guys, but if there is a new technology in the horizon that is promising to maybe improve the quality of something that I'm already receiving at a fraction of the cost, I'm all in, baby. I'm in. Sign me up. I apologize for all the noise. There's a lot going on in the background right now. But it's actually better than what happened last night. Last night was terrible. Now, like everything that is thought to be fair and just in this world, there is an antagonistic point of view which is going to create some discourse, and I actually think it's a good thing. You want to hear both sides of the spectrum. You want to be able to hear what other people think, not just your opinion, because you need to understand everybody. It's a good thing. So, The Atlantic put out a very good article that brings to light some of these issues. Basically, the astronomy community is the one that is going to be impacted by this the most. They're describing all these satellites as photobombing the ground-based telescopes. And that's because these satellites are reflecting more light than even the SpaceX engineers thought about. Like, it might potentially be a problem. And to bring some perspective into their argument, as of last year, or before last year, there were about 200 objects that were orbiting Earth that were visible to the unaided eye. Now, or since Starlink, there's been an additional 240. And you are talking about Starlink wanting to add thousands upon thousands of satellites into the sky. Well, not sky, but orbit. So yes, that's going to be a big problem. Now look, the article does point out the concerns brought up by the astronomy community, and it also mentions that SpaceX is doing whatever they can to work with them. So that is the question that I want to bring to you. Where do you stand? I mean, look, me personally, like I said, if there's something that's going to reduce my monthly costs and bring me the same, if not better quality. Because let's face it, my cell phone provider is okay. My internet is okay. It's not great. And if Starlink is going to be anything like Tesla, if you talk to a Tesla owner, how they speak about a car, the difference in experience is like night and day. So if this night and day translates into how I use my internet and Wi-Fi and all that stuff, then I'm pretty excited about it. But again, that's the pro. The con is I live in New York City. I am clouded by light pollution. And I do look forward to the trips that I take throughout the year that get me away from the city and bring me to desolate places where I'm able to just sit back, look up to the sky, and take it all in. So it's an interesting question to ask. Like, am I willing to give a lot of that up for better internet? I don't know. I think ultimately it's going to come down to the FCC and the government bodies that are in charge of making sure that all of this is not creating a negative impact to us human beings here on Earth. There's one more thing. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not trying to give you financial advice. But I think that if at one point, if I was in my late 20s or 30s and, I've read about Steve Jobs or Bill Gates and what they were trying to accomplish in the world of computing, and they started a company that went public, I would have definitely invested. As I mentioned, SpaceX is not going to have an IPO, but Starlink will. And Starlink is obviously directly connected with SpaceX. So I don't know. I think that if they do have an IPO, I'm probably going to invest. And I mean, you should probably consider it too, because it's Elon, man. Mars, baby. Come on. I'm just saying. Well, look, do me a favor. You see the little like button, thumbs up icon in the bottom there? It's looking a little lonely. Why don't you go ahead, give it a little tickle, hover your mouse over it, give it a little thumbs up, or with your finger if you're using a phone. It helps the algorithm. And please, please, please leave me a comment below. If this topic interests you, I want to know more about it. I want to know what you think. What do you think about the pros and the cons? Any opinion that you want to share is welcomed here. So thank you. That is it for today's video. I hope you learned something. I hope I was able to give you some insight as to what is to come from SpaceX, Tesla, well, not so much Tesla, but SpaceX and Starlink. And again, let me know what you think. See you tomorrow. Peace. Did you know NASA mistakenly created these things that we pretty much use every day? Baby formula, comfortable running shoes, cell phone cameras, ice-resistant planes, scratch-resistant lenses, safer highways, water filtration, invisible braces, better tires, insulin pump, firefighting equipment, LASIK surgery, wireless headsets, CAT scans, air purifiers, and portable computers. Think about it. All those things were created by space exploration. Who knows what we'll find next?